Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. So today's topic is Furada circuit by using Hyperdeck circuit. So we have to implement a Furada circuit by two Hyperdeck circuit because we know that half plus half is equals to full. So we have to use the two Hyperdeck circuit. So in this figure, we have drawn the two Hyperdeck circuits. So Hyperdeck circuit 1 and Hyperdeck circuit 2. So at first we have to connect the Hyperdeck two inputs A and B, and we know that the Hyperdeck output is sum and carry. So sum is 1 and carry C1 for Hyperdeck number 1. And similarly for Hyperdeck number 2, as the input line is S1 and the input line is Cin. These two inputs is the input of the Hyperdeck number 2. Because if we add the 3 bits, then consider the 3 bits 1 1 1 1 1 1. So first, if we add the 1 and 1 by the Hyperdeck number 1, so this 1 bits will be added by the Hyperdeck number 1. So for Hyperdeck number 1 plus 1 is equals to 1 0. So here 0 is sum S1 and carry 1 is 1. So this sum S1 will also be added with the carry input Cin. So 0 and 1, this is the input of the Hyperdeck number 2. This is the input of the Hyperdeck number 2. So for Hyperdeck number 2, one input is S1 and another input is Cin. So in the figure, we have drawn that. So Hyperdeck number 2, one input is S1 and another input is 1. This is called carry input, extra carry input. So now 1 plus 0 is equals to 1. This is sum S1. This is sum, S2 for Hyperdeck number 2. And carry is 0. So carry is 0. This carry is C2. So C1 and C2 will be added by the OR gate. So 1 plus 0 is equals to 1. So this is our final output. So C1 and C2 will be added by OR gate. So we have to draw the OR circuit to add the C1 plus C2. Now we can easily draw C1 plus C2. This is C1. And this C2 will be added by the OR circuit. Okay. C1 and C2 will be added by OR circuit. Then the output will be C0 or C out is equals to C1 plus C2. This is the final output of carry output. This is called C out of a full adder. And output sum S is equals to, that is the output sum S2 is the final output of full adder circuit. This is output sum. This is output sum. Output sum. So finally we can say that the 3 input is A, B, C in, and this is the input of a full adder circuit. We know that input of a full adder circuit is 3 and the output of the full adder circuit is output number is 2. One is output sum and another is output carry. This is called C out. So here is the also two output of the full adder circuit. So now we can easily explain the circuit. Now explanation. How we can explain the circuit of full adder by using these two Hyperdeck circuit. Now write explanation. Okay. We know that if the input of a Hyperdeck is A and B, then the output sum is X or operation of the two inputs. So we can say that if the input of a Hyperdeck number 1 is A and B, then the output of a Hyperdeck is A XOR B for sum S1 and A into B is for carry C1. So for Hyperdeck number 1, sum S1 and carry C1 is the most important part for this circuit. So now we can easily explain explanations. At first, caption for figure 1. Full adder implementation, full adder block diagram, full adder block diagram. This is a block diagram circuit by half adder. So from figure, from figure. This is figure number. This is figure number A. Figure number A. Because we have to draw the two figures. So from figure number A, the input of half adder 1. The input of half adder 1 is A and B. A and B. So output will be. So output will be sum S1 is equals to sum S1 is equals to AX or B, because we know that the output of half adder is sum and carries, and once output sum is X or operation of the two inputs. So this is the input for A and B. Output sum S1 is AX or B, and carry C1 is equals to A dot B or A and B. This is equation number 2. Similarly, from figure, for half adder 2, for half adder number 2, for second half adder, the inputs are S1 and Cin. S1 and Cin. From the figure, we can see that for half adder number 2, this is half adder number 2. For half adder number 2, S1 is the input. This is S1. And another input is Cin. This is called carry input. So this Cin is the input of the half adder number 2. So for half adder number 2, the two inputs are S1 and Cin. So for the half adder number 2, the inputs are S1 and Cin. So the output will be, we know that the output of the half adder is X OR operation and AND operation. So X OR operation for sum and carry is the AND operations. So for half adder number 2, sum S2 is equals to S1 X OR Cin, and carry C2 is equals to S1 and Cin. So sum S2 is equals to X OR operation of the two inputs. So here is the inputs S1 and Cin. So output will be sum S1 XOR Cin. This is equation number 3. And S1 dot Cin, this is equation number 4. So our main goal is to find out the final output sum and carry of the full adder circuit. Our main goal is to find out the final output sum of a full adder circuit. So we know the output sum of a full adder circuit is S2 is equals to AX or BX or Cin, and carry is equals to A dot B plus B dot Cin plus A dot Cin. That we have already found out in a previous lecture. So our final goal is to find out the output sum S2. So S2 is our output sum, and C2 is the output carry, output sum. So output sum S2 will be S1 XOR Cin. So we have to put the value of S1 in equation number 3. From equation number 1, we have find that A XOR B is the input of X or operations A and B. Now put the value of S1 in equation number 3. Now put the value of S1. Put the value of S1 in equation number 3. Equation number 3 we get sum S2 is equals to AX or B X or Cin. This is our final output sum. This is final output sum. Now our main goal is to find out the sum and carry. We have already found out the value of sum. Now we have to find out the value of carry C2. So similarly, we have to input the value of we have to put the value of S1 from equation number 1 into equation number 4. We have to put the value of S1, this value of S1 in equation number 4. So now put the value of S1 from equation number 1 into equation number 4. We get put the value or putting the value of S1 in equation number 4, we get carry C2 is equals to S1 dot sin. This is equation number 4, S1 dot sin. So we have find that S1 value is X or B. So S1 is X or B dot sin. So dot sin, this is equation number 5. Equation number 5. Now we have to find out the output carry. This is our output final output carry C2, right? So C2 is our final output carry C2. C2 plus C1. This is our final output carry from the figure. We have seen that output carry C out is C1 plus C2. C1 plus C2. So we have to add C1 plus C2 to find out our final output carry. We have used the OR gate, right? So now we will add C1 plus C2. So at first we have to find out the value of C2, and with the C2 we will add the value of C1. Now the output value C2 is X or B dot sin, and output value C1, right? Output value C1 is output value C1 is A dot B. A dot B, this is equation number 2. This is C1. This is C1. C1 is A dot B. This is C1. And this is C2. C2 is X or B carry C2. C2 is X or B to sin. So from the figure, we have seen that the output carry C out or C naught is equals to C1 plus C2. C1 plus C2. So we have to add C1 plus C2. Now, output carry C out is equals to C1 plus C2. We know that the value of C1 is A dot B and the value of C2 is A X or B dot sin. X or B dot sin. So this is our final output carry. This is our final output carry. We have already find out this value in our previous lecture. So C1 plus C2 is the output final carry of the Florida circuit. Now we have to design the block diagram, circuit diagram, right? Now circuit diagram. So for operator 1, this is for operator 1 block. From operator 1, we know that this is a block circuit, but if we draw the circuit diagram or logic diagram for the operator, then we know that in operator 1, here is the 2 gates. One is XOR gates and another is AND gates. So for operator 1, one is XOR gate, this is XOR circuit, and this is AND circuit. Because we know that in operator 1, some S1 is XOR operation of 2 inputs. Some S1 is XOR operation. Similarly, if the input is A and B for operator 1, then some S1 is equals to A XOR B, and carry C1 is equals to A dot B or A and B. This is the input line A and B. Similarly, in operator number 1, if the input is A and B, some S1 is A XOR B. This is XOR gate. A X or B, and carry C1 is equals to A and B or A dot B. So the two inputs also A and B are the inputs of the AND gate. So this is input line A for the AND gate, and this is input line B for the AND gate. So this circuit is the operator 1. This circuit is the operator 1 logic circuit. So this is the operator 1. So we can easily say that this is operator 1. This is operator 1. This circuit is operator 1. Now, output sum S1 will be the another input of operator number 2. This is operator number 2. Operator number 2. So, similarly for operator number 2, we can easily design XOR gate and AND gate. So this is XOR gate and AND gate. This is XOR gate for operator number 2, and this is AND gate. Every operator contains the two gates. One is XOR gate and another is AND gates. So this is operator number 2. This is operator number 2. We can easily block by the dotted line. This is operator number 2, and this is operator number 1. Okay, this is operator number 1. This is operator 1. Operator 2. Okay. Now, output S1. Output S1 is the input of the operator number 2. So output S1 is the input of sum S2 for sum S2 and carry C2. And another input is for operator number 2 is carry Cin. This is our input carry. These three inputs are the inputs of a full adder circuit. We know that for a full adder circuit, this is called A public A full adder. Input is A, input is B, and extra carry input is Cin. So output is sum and carry, right? Sum is equals to A XOR B XOR Cin. We know that for full adder circuit. Okay, and carry is equals to A dot B plus A XOR B into Cin. We have already discussed about in our previous lecture. So here is the three inputs A, B, and Cin. Now, output sum S1 is another input of operator 2. So S1 is the input of operator number 2, and another input is Cin, carry input, right? So this is our carry input Cin. So similarly, Cin will be the input of the XOR gate. This is Cin. Now, here is the three inputs, A, B, and Cin. Three inputs. Similarly, these two inputs will also be the inputs of the operator number 2 AND gate. These two inputs will be the inputs of the AND gates. Now, S2 is equals to S1 XOR Cin. S1 XOR Cin. Here S1 is the A XOR B. So we can write that S1 is equals to A XOR B and A XOR B XOR Cin. This is our final output sum. This is our final output sum for the full adder circuit. A XOR B XOR Cin. A XOR B XOR Cin. This is our final output sum. Sorry. A XOR B XOR Cin. Now, the carry. So carry input Cin is the input of the AND gate. So second operator AND gate. So C2 will be S1 and Cin. S1 and Cin. S1 and Cin. So here S1. Here S1 is AX or B, AX or B dot Cin. Now, the C1 and C2 will be added by the OR gate to output carry final output. This is called C out. Because from our figure, we have seen that C out is equals to C1 plus C2. This is the final OR gate. This is the final OR gate. Why we have used the OR gate? The question, why we have used the OR gate? Why we have used another gate like as AND gate or NOT gate or XOR gate or X NOR gate instead of OR gates? The question is, for output carry C out, why we have used the OR circuit? Because if you consider that the 3 bits will be added by the 2 half adder circuit. So first 1 will be added by the half adder number 1, and the output is sum and carry, sum 0 carry 1. This 0 and 1 will be added by the half adder number 2. Half adder number 2, this is 1, this is 2. So 0 is the sum and 1 is the Cin carry input, and this one is the C1, and this C1 is the carry input, carry 1. If you add 0 and 1, then the result is 1, this is sum S2, and the carry 2. So carry 2 is 0, and this 0 will be added here with the C1. So C1 plus C2 will be added by the OR circuit. This 0 and 1 will be added by the OR circuit. So 1 plus 0 is equals to 1. So we know that 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equals to 1, 1. So this 1, 1 result is the final output. This is S2 and this is output C out. C out is also taken a 1. So now C1 plus C2 will be added by the OR circuit. Now we have to use the OR circuit or logic circuit to add C1 plus C2. This is output line C1, and C1 plus C2, C1 and C2 will be added by the OR circuit. This is our OR circuit. The OR circuit. So finally, you can write that C out is equals to C1 plus C2. So C1 is equals to A dot B, and C2 is equals to AX or B dot Cin. Now keep the name of the figure. So caption of this figure is called figure B. Figure B. Full adder implementation, implementation, logic diagram by 2 half adder circuit, by 2 half adder circuit. So this is the final result of the full adder circuit implementation by half adder. In your exam, this question is for the 4 marks. In CQ, the question will be for the 4 marks, and we have to write from the first to last. At first you have to draw the block diagram circuit. This is our block circuit. And after drawing this block circuit, you have to explain of the block diagram. So this is the explanation from figure A and from figure A for half adder 1. So all the explanations will be written serially. And after writing the explanations, you have to draw the logic diagram. So this is our logic diagram circuit. This is our logic diagram. So half adder 1 and half adder 2, these are output sum S2, output carry C2, and this C1 will be added by the OR circuit. The output C out is equals to C1 plus C2. The output sum. So this is our full lecture of the Pull-Reduce implementation by 2 half adder. Okay, thank you everybody.